here's where I am currently on the Moogle Polystyrene drawing project. I primarily worked on the project during the morning hours. And the time after I had what was left of a big box of plain Cheerios with what was left of a oldish quart of whole milk Mom got at Wegmans. I had that bowl of cereal around 8 in the morning. And about 10:20 in the morning, when I started getting ready for my mom to drive me to the Wegmans I work at. I also did a bit of work over these early night hours, primarily filling in some spots with this Sharpie marker here in this area. And starting to outline the other ear. I worked from 11:30 in the morning to 8 p.m. And besides doing what I usually do during my shifts, restocking items within the produce department, almost predominantly the bananas, hard items, and then wall items. And helping shoppers to find what they're looking for. And more often than not, it's within the produce section, but I don't mind helping shoppers look for items outside the produce section. During the last hour or so of my shift, me and the new full-time co-worker work together to close the produce section, which predominantly involves covering the potatoes in these tarps that are dark gray, blackish in color, and up close kind of look like netting, thick netting. So the potatoes don't turn yellow, I mean green. And not really pulling display items, more moving them from the displays in front of the produce department, the produce section, excuse me, to the walls that are kind of in the middle of the produce department, and to the sides of the produce department. I took my first 15-minute break at 3:30 p.m. during which I had my usual 3 mild cheddar. Oh, well, they didn't have any mild cheddar cheese sticks. I had 3 cheese sticks, but I believe they were Colby Jack cheese sticks. And I took my lunch at 5:30 p.m., which consisted of what Mom got for me during a stop at a Wendy's. While she was driving to take me to the Wegmans I work at, driving towards Dad's place to get me. One of those new loaded nachos, burgers, and a large chili. This was around 10:30 in the morning. So she initially thought that the Wendy's may have been serving breakfast items at that time, which kind of made me think the same, since prior to rolling out all-day breakfast, McDonald's used to serve breakfast items till 11 in the morning. along with it, but it turned out at that time Wendy's had switched over to the lunch/dinner items. And with the large chili and the loaded nachos, Burger Mom got me. And she packed a Smartwater brand 1 liter bottle of alkaline water, which at this point I still haven't finished. But there isn't that much more of it left. The sushi I just had, I bought right after the end of my shift, using cash that was in my wallet at the time. I took my second and last 15-minute break around 6:30 p.m., about an hour earlier than I would have otherwise, because I kind of needed to get it out of the way, so me and the coworker I mentioned earlier could work together to complete the closing process for the produce department. I recall naturally waking up at 7:30 in the morning after going to bed around 1:30 in the morning, and getting up 15 to 30 minutes after I woke up for today. I had about 3 or so cups of plain coffee from 8 in the morning to about 10 in the morning. As usual, I had water on my cart, though this time around it was in a sort of paper cup intended for coffee. As I recall spilling a bit of it while driving, pushing and pulling my cart, but it wasn't that much. And I recall what did spill landed on the cart itself. I had to get the cup since I didn't have any water bottle or thermos with me at the time.